Willkommen zurück zu Rise of the Argonauts mit mir, Peterbus von Creed.de. Und ich fürchte, mir bleibt gar nichts anderes übrig, als mich hier mit nahezu jedem Menschen in diesem blöden Palast zu unterhalten. Weil ich komme hier nicht raus. Ich bin einfach gefangen. Einfach so gefangen. Kann ich mit euch reden? Nee. Ihr seht sehr unbeteiligt aus. Kann ich mit dir reden? Nee. Du hebst nur deine Waffe so ein bisschen.
There's no doubt this is a sign of their... My condolences on your loss.
Danke.
Indeed. I thank you both.
We've heard a rumor that the assassin, may he rot in Tartarus, was a black tongue.
Certainly that isn't true.
Captain Idas is finishing his investigation. We'll know more then.
The black tongues haven't been seen in a decade. King Lycomedes destroyed them.
It must be a mistake.
Gentlemen, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, solange es keinen Namen hat, lohnt sich die Kommunikation nicht.
Hail, sire. Guard Pathrus, what troubles you? Grief, my king, for your loss and for mine. My younger brother Timaeus was killed in the attack.
No.
Timaeus was your brother? He leapt in front of me and took an assassin's arrow. He died in valor. His ambition went beyond a noble death. Captain Idas had just promoted him to be the guard's standard bearer. And now this. How can I face my father with such news? Timaeus died for me. It's my responsibility to tell your father. You do that for me? Speak to my father, Mnason, at his farm? Yes, but there is something you must do. Guard Pathrus. See that the spear of the Yulkan standard bearer is sent to your father in honor of Timaeus' sacrifice. Such an honor would no doubt ease his suffering. My thanks to you, King Jason.
Ach Gott. Da in der Antike hat der ganze Müll angefangen mit, solange wir eine Flagge unseren gefallenen Soldaten in die Hand drücken, ist alles gut. Ne, ihr seid unwichtig, ihr seid nur Diener. Ihr habt nichts zu sagen, ihr habt keinen Namen.
Those Ionians must be mad to risk the wrath of
Ihr
Zeus.
seid auch egal. Du bist vielleicht nicht egal, wer bist du?
Zeus protect you.
And you, Photios.
Photios.
I have a message from Master Argos, sir. He says your ship is nearly finished.
Jawohl.
He awaits your inspection aboard the ship itself.
Thank you. Was there anything else? You seem troubled today.
It's Thano, sir. My closest friend, and a good servant to you. He was killed in the attack. What's more, he died in my arms, and gave to me his final words, meant for his wife, Agathe. It isn't an easy message to bear, sir, and I've yet to find the resolve to do it.
Thano fell beneath my roof. I'll deliver his final words.
I don't envy you the task. What he told me, as he lay dying, was that he always loved Agathe, even though he was not always faithful. He hoped she would remember him as a good man, if not a perfect one, and find it in her heart to forgive him. You see, not the easiest matter to address.
It is delicate. I'll give this message to Agathe.
Meine Schulter atmet. Okay, warum nehme ich jetzt diese Botschaften an und nicht von der komischen Trulla, die am Anfang, die ich ja einfach mal direkt abgelehnt habe? Aus dem einfachen und simplen Grund, weil hier Leute gestorben sind, okay? Das betrifft die Menschen irgendwie. Und der andere Dude ist einfach nur...
New life will be good for this place.
And yet the facts are facts.
New life will be good for this place.
King like Amedes asked Jason for his daughter back?
Ione would not be so bold.
Geht's hier in den Garten rein oder sieht das nur so aus? Sieht das aus. Hier gibt's nichts mehr. Die komische Troller war ja nicht wirklich, die sind nicht mal verletzt. Meine Güte.
They were sending a message to all of Greece. We must prepare for war.
Ione would not be so bold as to look north of the conquest.
So I thought.
So. Evarias.
Hail, sir. The new recruits are raw, but they've got promise.
I heard you were the first to raise the alarm during the attack, Myron.
Yes, sir. I spotted those Ionians while patrolling the palace and made the call to arms. I just wish I could have found them earlier. Perhaps Queen Alcime would still be with us.
No, Myron. You did your duty, and I'm grateful for that. You have no blame in what happened.
I thank you for saying so, sir. Work is the best remedy for tragedy, I believe. I'd best get back to helping these new recruits.
Jawohl. Hör auf, mich voll zu labern, obwohl ich dich angesprochen habe. Oh je. Ich glaube, ich werde hier niemals rauskommen. Never. Solange
They are barbarians who worship the old gods.
der goldene Käfig geschlossen bleibt.
Like I said, they're mad. But why come here?
Nein,
It seems such a remote place to attack.
ist verstärkt falsche Tür.
But then why kill?
Die da geht nicht. Ich würde gerne so eine Wache mitnehmen, die da oben die Tür für mich aufmacht.
What valor? What courage?
Renn! Hab ich hier irgendwas übersehen? Na, ich kann gleich nochmal zurückkommen. Checken, ob es mittlerweile aufgeht, nachdem ich mit diversen Leuten gesprochen habe, die mir diverse Dinge aufgetragen haben. Hier haben wir jetzt noch ein bisschen was dazu bekommen. Aber es gibt keinen anderen Weg als den hier. Jawohl, endlich dürfen wir raus. Ich weiß zwar nicht, was ich jetzt besser oder anders gemacht habe. Aber es soll mir egal sein.
Hail, King Jason.
Captain Idas, how are you feeling?
Better, my king. My pride was injured more than anything. Was a time those Ionian dogs wouldn't have had a chance.
You fought bravely, my friend. The odds were great.
I've got 3 things for your attention, Jason. First, we have the results from our investigation of the attack. Second, I've just received a report of a disturbance in the village. And lastly, there's a private matter I would discuss with you.
Okay.
Let's hear the investigation report.
I'm afraid it's both disturbing and disappointing.
What's the disturbing part?
The assassin bore all the markings of a black tongue. His dress, his weapons, his tattoos, and of course, his marksmanship. Jason, I went to that balcony. There's not a bowman in Greece who could have made that shot.
Disturbing indeed. And the disappointing part?
We still don't know why he came. The Ionians, that's easy. They're mercenaries. They came for plunder. But why Alcime was targeted? What anyone could have hoped to gain from it? We've learned nothing.
Ich will was über die Private
This
Matter
report of
erfahren.
trouble in the village.
Apparently, Zeno of Thessaloniki has arrived on Iolcus. His brother Menander fell during the attack.
Yes. I heard he was among the guests who were killed.
As you can imagine, Zeno is none too pleased. Thessaloniki has never been a friendly neighbor. Those cheese-eaters have been jealous of Zeus's favor for as long as anyone can remember.
I remember this Zeno. Loud, arrogant sort. Fancies himself a general.
Aye. Well, he's down in the village shouting at anyone who will listen, demanding compensation for his brother. He's got a couple of men with him, and the guard who made the report says there was a witch with him as well.
Oha.
What is this private matter, Idis? You know you may speak freely with me.
Yes, well, it's time for me to step down, Jason. I'm not the man I once was. This attack made me realize I've grown old. I can't ask men to fight for me when I can't fight for them.
More than any man in Yulkus, you've earned the right to choose when your time has come.
I've got 3 men in mind who could do the job. The sooner you make your choice, the sooner I can start training them to take my place.
Let's see the men who would attempt to replace you.
Ich kann ja nicht einfach denen sagen, mach mal.
Evarius, Myron, and Platon, step forward.
Platon, jawohl.
These 3 are equal in rank and seniority. I believe all 3 could do the job.
Lieutenant Evarius, speak your case.
I am Evarius, son of a farmer from the plains. I've known no other captain than Idis. If chosen, I will strive to lead as he does. Honor and sacrifice will be the hallmark of your guard.
What do you think of your fellow lieutenants?
Both are dedicated in their own way. I'll speak no ill of them.
Lieutenant Platon, speak.
Platon, born a fisherman, but destined to be captain.
Puh.
King Jason, your guards have grown complacent. It's time to make a clean start, break them down, and build them up again. Instill discipline.
What do you think of your companions?
They mean well, I suppose, but they don't have the balls to do what must be done. No offense.
Lieutenant Myron, make your claim.
My name is Myron. I come from a family of shepherds. For 3 years, I've led the night watch. Far too many died in the attack. It must not happen again. The guard could not survive another blow.
What do you think of your companions?
Dedicated, but reckless. In times such as these, we must be cautious.
Let's hear how you would defend the palace, Myron.
Pull back the guard to the palace's living quarters, where the most people are. Important officials, yourself, Master Pelaius, should have bodyguards at all times.
Ich will Pelias advice.
What is your counsel, Uncle?
From what I know, each of these men is capable.
Ah, du bist so
I'll tell you
nützlich.
how we chose in the old days. We counted their scars and picked the one who had the most. In this case, that would be Evarius.
I've made my decision.
Who will it be then?
Und könnt ihr schon erraten, wer es sein wird? Wer wird es sein? Votet jetzt über Twitter. Hashtag Team Evarius, Hashtag Team Platon oder Hashtag Team Myron.
Lieutenant Myron, I name you Captain of the Guard. Make the safety of our people your first priority. May you always be first in battle and last to stand in our defense.
Thank you. Under my watch, we'll be prepared for any threat.
All 3 of you, I am grateful the Guard has men of your quality. Dismissed.
Bis auf den einen Angeber-Dude, den mochte
I
ich nicht.
thank you, Jason. I'm sure my wife, Cipriana, will thank you too.
After a few months with you around all day, she may change her tune.
I'd like to go tell her the news.
Of course. Let's finish our business, then you can go to the village. To be safe, let's keep the watch doubled, Idis.
As you say, Jason.
So. Okay. Sprechen wir Mit der Pappnase auch noch?
Nephew, what news?
Nothing yet. There's a disturbance in the village I must see to. And I must still speak with Argos.
When I have a moment, I will see what I can find about the location of Delphi.
Alter, du stehst da nur rum. Was für einen Moment brauchst du denn bitte schön noch, damit du endlich das machen kannst, was du vor 10 Minuten angekündigt hast? Man glaubt's ja kaum. Okay. Jawohl, hier steht einfach so Strohbündelkram herum. Warum auch nicht. Und damit haben wir endlich den Palast verlassen. Und was uns weiter unten erwartet, das findet ihr gemeinsam mit mir beim nächsten Mal heraus. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Wenn es gefallen hat, Like da lassen. Wer was zu sagen hat, kommentieren. Wer es nicht getan hat, abonnieren. Macht's gut. Bis dahin.